Welcome back. Happy Monday. It's good to be here with you. We are going to talk today about mindset creates reality. Let's talk about how as you believe, so you become. Welcome back to your Monday message. I am Dharma Shakti, your host, with your weekly dose of something inspirational, where we blend yogic philosophy, spiritual wisdom, and personal development so that you can apply and have transformation in your life. Listen, have you ever noticed how two people can experience the same situation, go through very similar circumstances in life, and yet walk away with completely different realities or perspectives from those lived experiences? It's quite interesting. That's what this sort of yogic aphorism is about today. You know, we often try to change our lives externally without realizing that the inner lens, the inner filter, is shaping everything that we see. And this matters right now because in times of uncertainty, the mindset actually becomes a secret weapon and the secret hidden architect of experience. It's architecting and narrating your experience. And yoga teaches that reality is not only what happens, but it's also very much about how we meet it. So today we're going to talk about this beautiful Sanskrit aphorism that is said through many traditions. The Sanskrit is yat bhāvaṁ tat bhavati, and it translates as you believe, so you become. This Sanskrit saying is often referenced as coming from the Rig Veda, the Upanishads, and even alluded to by Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita when he's speaking to Arjuna. And it is quoted by many sages, yogis, gurus from lots of different traditions. This aphorism really reflects a foundational yogic understanding, extremely foundational yogic understanding. Our inner state shapes our lived reality. And that bhava here is referring not just to our thought, but to the emotional tone that we live. It's not just what we think, but it is our emotional tone that we live from, our vibration, our frequency, sort of our mood as we move through our lived experiences. So what can we glean from this? What are some meanings and interpretations? Let's talk about those. What this teaching is pointing to is that reality is really filtered through our inner orientation. The mind doesn't just observe, it's actually participating in narrating what you are experiencing. The key Sanskrit word in this verse is bhava, which means feeling state or inner attitude, which ultimately equals our lived belief. And the insight that we can really start to reflect on is what we repeatedly hold inwardly becomes the world that we move through. Not because we manifest perfectly, but because our perception guides our response, and response shapes our experiences. So, what are 5 core messages that we can take from this beautiful yogic aphorism? Number 1, your mindset colors your world. Expectation influences our interpretations. Number 2, emotional tone really matters. Bhava is felt, it's not just thought. Number 3, our beliefs become our behaviors. Inner assumptions often guide our choices, and left unchecked, they guide us astray. Number 4, attention shapes our experience. What you notice grows in influence in your life. And number 5, change begins internally. Real substantial shifts arise from your inner alignment, from that hidden architect that is perceiving everything you're experiencing. So here are some questions that you can sit with today, ask yourself and reflect on, okay? What inner attitude do I bring into my day most often? Where might my expectations be shaping what I see? What feeling state do I return to under stress? And how would my life feel if I related to uncertainty differently? Last one is, what orientation supports the person that I am becoming? Like, what do I need to orient myself around the mood that's going to shape the person that I'm becoming, that I want to become, that I intend to become? Don't let that happen by chance. So we can practice this by choosing our bhav, choosing our mood and our emotional tone every day. So you can spend the next week pausing in the morning and asking, what inner tone do I want to live from today? Just choose one. Maybe it's curiosity, maybe it's trust, surrender, maybe it's patience, maybe courage or confidence. Figure out what is going to help you move towards the person you aspire to become, and let it guide your interactions and your actions throughout the day. Look, my closing message for you here is you are not at the mercy of every circumstance. Your inner tone, your inner stance really does matter. Bhav shapes the way life meets you. It's meeting the emotional tone and frequency that you're putting out into the world. Change doesn't begin when everything improves. It begins when your orientation shifts, when your emotional tone shifts. So trust the subtle work of inner alignment and be intentional with the emotional tone that you choose to carry through your day. All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's Monday message and this beautiful yogic wisdom and all the ways that you can apply it to begin to develop the person that you aspire to become and be. Know that your personality is something that is ever unfolding, and you get to navigate that journey with awareness and really step into becoming the greatest version that you can be. Happy Monday. Hit the like button, leave me a comment down below, and of course, as always, I will leave the link to the deeper dive journal reflection. These have been very, very powerful. If you haven't been accessing these, I highly recommend that you click the link that I'll place down below in the description box. It'll take you to my free online platform called the Empowered Living Community, run through the school platform. And you have to become a member. It's free to join. Just create a little profile, join the community, and then you will find all of the journaling PDFs there for every single Monday message. They are potent, they are powerful, and they are designed for you because transformation requires application. And when you can sit and reflect and have self-inquiry, you're more likely to apply the things that you're becoming aware of as you're hearing these messages and doing the journal reflections. And that transformation is something that I really, really want for you. That is the whole point of me putting these videos out for you all. So I hope that you access that resource, and I'll see you next time. Have an amazing week. So much love from my heart to yours. Namaste.